Hello, my name is Steve Bigelow with the Candlestick Forum. Another spending bill. How does that affect the market, and which sectors is that making for the best trades? So we had a shooting star signal today in the Dow in the overbought condition. Kind of getting iffy up here. What's that tell us? Well, the market came out of the chute today strong after this spending bill was passed. But then you got to consider the investors might start considering what's that going to do to the overall market. Same thing with the NASDAQ, a shooting star doji in the overbought area. Could possibly be doing another session like this where it's starting to flatten out. So the shooting star doji, or the shooting star, doji kind of puts us in a situation where we can analyze much better. If they open this lower tomorrow after this signal, more than likely they're at least heading back to the T line. If they breach the T line, they could be coming back down into this range. So the sectors that might be acting the best are anything related to the electric vehicle or the lithium mining battery material. So our recommendation on PLL, you can see after it kind of hovered here at the 50, got that as very positive indications, and things like Blink, the charging stations for electric vehicles, acted pretty well. Now we watch to see whether they can continue up through the 200. The retail stocks, Bed Bath & Beyond, you can see when it came out of this fry pan bottom with a best friend signal gap up through the 50, told us there was implications that if this bill passed, it was probably going to benefit. Same thing with Wayfair. When it broke out of this wedge, it also was benefiting from more money going into the economy. But one of the things that we like to point out is when the market is lethargic, usually the strong patterns and signals continue to remain strong. Our recommendation on SMCI was based upon the message, then the J hook, and now all we do is stay long until we see a sell signal. Etsy, another one, a J hook pattern, but what is the underlying criteria? They haven't been able to close this back below the T line. Our recommendation on MRTN out of this move was a J hook pattern, now in a 45-degree. So the implication, not the implication, but the illustration here is the uptrending stocks continue to uptrend no matter what the market is doing. So anything that we see is a good pattern setup. INMD, we recommended because of the J hook pattern, or your classic pattern coming out of a fry pan bottom, J hook. All we can do right now is stay long. So this kind of takes the emotions out of your trading. This might not be IN. It is. This one, oops, I have the wrong symbol on here. This is actually Rhythm, RYTM. We recommended this again because of the J hook. However, this is where the benefit of candlestick analysis allows an investor to see when it's time to buy and when it might be time to sell. So if this is wave one, what do we expect about wave three? It's going to be approximately the same. Now, what are the indications that start changing the probabilities? Well, they gapped up in the overbought condition, and look how far away they've moved from the T line, and then they did a shooting star signal. Makes trading very easy. If it opens lower tomorrow, you close out the position because the shooting star that far away from the T line is telling you the probabilities are they're going to start pulling it back. So what do you buy in a lethargic market? The strongest candlestick signals. Our recommendation on PEGNY on positive trading today was based upon the kicker signal, the strongest individual candlestick signal on Friday. Told us the likelihood of an uptrend was very strong. So right now, the doji rule tells us to watch to see what happens tomorrow. A lower open tells us there's going to be some consolidation. A positive open tells us a uptrend's in progress. This is not rocket science. This is just taking advantage of what the information is that was provided by the Japanese rice traders over the last 400 years. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.